Hey guys, well, happy Thursday, and welcome to Hoboken Free Church's devotional for today. So today's passage is Philippians 2 9 to 18. So I'll read that here in a moment and just share some of my thoughts on applications for where we're at in today's world and how we as believers can continue to keep serving. So today's passage, Philippians 2 9 to 18. Therefore, God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name, so that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of the Father. Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you, both to will and to work for his pleasure. Do all things without grumbling or questioning, that you may be blameless and innocent children of God, without blemish in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast to the word of life, so that in the day of Christ I may be proud that I did not run in vain or labor in vain. Even if I am to be poured out as a drink offering upon the sacrificial offering of your faith, I am glad and rejoice with you all. Likewise, you should also be glad and rejoice with me. So today's passage really talks a lot about us working to accomplish our task throughout the day and to shine as lights in the world for God, so that may be blameless in his sight. And it's really important for us also to keep in mind that that's to be done without grumbling or complaining, because we have our faith in God and that what we're doing is in support of him. So I know right now we're in a pretty stressful time with everyone being forced to work from home. Perhaps some have lost their jobs or have had their children at home or other concerns, be it financial, be it health, or otherwise. And so I really think it's important that even in this time we continue to hold fast and remember that we need to serve our God cheerfully, but also that we can work to serve others as well in our community around us, but also especially within our church family. So I really think that it's truly important to shine as lights in this world and as sources of hope for those around us in this time of uncertainty. Verse 16 calls us to hold fast to the word of life. And I really think that's a great thing to think about and to take with us for our Christian community, and making sure that we really hold fast to his word and help others to do so as well. So I think, as I said, communities really need some help to support one another in this time. And I think Pastor Dave's email about a Zoom call tonight for prayer really is just another great way to keep folks connected, join in, be able to serve as a light in this world through this time. But also, for those of you that are stressed out or tired or worn out at the moment, I think this passage also has a pretty good message in saying in verse 13, it says, God works in you. And I really think that's important for us to take to heart and remember that if we're feeling tired or stressed or discouraged, it's actually that God is working through us. And so we don't have to do this all on our own. And keeping that in mind is pretty important, because if we try on our own, we're going to fail, we're going to have setbacks. But if we trust that God is with us and supporting us, that's going to carry us so much further. And for myself, I think the last line is really helpful as well. Verses 17 and 18 both say to be glad and to rejoice with your fellow believers. So I hope during this time, this passage and this devotional have encouraged you today. And I want to encourage everyone else to be sure to keep themselves plugged in to their church community during this time. So thanks so much for listening, and God bless you all. I hope to see you guys tonight on the prayer call. Thanks.